of the world's largest scavengers. They have powerful hook beaks. So that means if the king were to descend upon a carcass, other smaller vultures will make way for the king. And that's because he can get to parts of the carcass other vultures cannot.
And they don't just intimidate the smaller vultures, right, Edie?
That's right, Daria. It's because they're the most aggressive of their kind. So up close and personal, you can actually hear them hit. Now that is why we're letting our experienced trainer to handle Gonzalez on stage.
It's time for our king to head back home, so why don't we give him a royal send-off? Go Gonzalez, everyone. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, keep your eyes on the screen. That looks like a scene of chaos. A bunch of greedy birds competing and stripping a large carcass right down to its bones. Well, to me, this looks like a very disorganized feeding frenzy.
But Dino, what if I were to tell you that vultures, they are social species and they respect their place in the pecking order. So when vultures gather, there is a feeding protocol.
Absolutely right, Ellie. So let's welcome our first vulture to the feast, our African whiteback vulture. They are the middleweights who will eat the flesh and organs of the carcass. Once the carcass is found, they will wait nearby before beginning to feed. But once they get going, about 100 birds will gather for a meal and strip a large carcass right down to its bones in less than 20 minutes. Once widely found across Africa, they are now critically endangered.
Now moving on to the height and ligaments of the animal, enter the Cinereus vulture, the heavyweight of Europe. Now these birds, they are solitary creatures, except for when they mate or have chicks. Now our male right back there, he has a strong gripping feet and a hooked beak to help rip apart the tough hide of the animal to eat chunks of flesh.
Very excited to join your feast. Now we do have two more scavengers joining us on stage. I'm not talking about the miners, but hold on to your seats and let's welcome our Maristos. One more right up there. These are Maristos. They can be found in Africa. If you take a closer look at them, you'll notice that they have a dagger-like beak and a stern old man face.
Although they're not vultures, they coexist and join them in the big feast. Now speaking about vultures, did you know about 11 different species of vultures in Africa helps us clean up to 70% of the continent's carrion. So we would all be in a lot of trouble without vultures. Isn't that right, Dina?
That is so true, Lily, because all around the world, we are losing these amazing birds to many reasons. Reasons like deforestation, electrocution, poison carcasses, and even superstitious beliefs. Many around the world are now critically endangered, and conservation efforts would be the only way to save these birds from becoming extinct. So why don't we show them some appreciation right now by giving them a big round of applause. Thank you.
Today you have met raptors and scavenger birds, these kings of the skies and walkers of our earth. They are all part of our ecosystem, a part of our planet. So if we were to lose them, we would be losing a part of our family.
And having said that, let's all learn to live in harmony with all predators on wings.
Thank you all for coming down today. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. But before you leave, let me tell you about the next program. So right back here at the Science Theater at 12:30